is a man absolutely focused on getting a job done and supporting the country and the majority of the country achieve what it needs to achieve, which is moving on from Brexit. The malaise of the last 3 years, a government and a prime minister that were trying to please everybody and got nowhere.
Okay, yeah. So my report today to myself that went to Extinction Rebellion yesterday. So I've officially half an hour off. So so yesterday I took my half an hour off. I went. Dominic Cummings. We've got a new character, Dominic Cummings. Now, I guess he's going to be a fall guy because the work has got to be done. Now, one thing about Boris I have noticed. One, I think Dominic Cummings must be an MI5 agent. Nobody works with special needs, goes to Russia, been to Oxford, studied history and isn't an MI5 agent. So obviously he's an MI5 agent. I don't think Boris is, because I don't think anybody had the nerve to approach him. And not mention the fact, I think he's just got a big mouth. Although I don't know. You never know who the special agents are. However, I do know what complete crap. Yes, Ricardo predicts more than 70% of cars will still be old toxic shit ice engines. 70%! So this thing, well, this one won't last to 2030, but I guess it'll be replaced with another old piece of crap. Now, I would say we have an issue here of why I want to get off toxic and why I think it's so important to get off toxic is because it is obvious who is in charge. It is big oil. We've got 5 toxic ships out the day. Well, actually, we've got 4 because one's just shot off. One's actually quite close to us. It's a little baby toxic ship. Quite nice, that one. I think mere 100,000 tons, perhaps. It's not a 300,000 or 400,000 ton ship. Still pretty bloody big. It's got a block of flats sitting on the top there. It's like Grenfell Tower, but much safer, of course. And yeah, it is weird. They have a lifeboat on those. So if they go up in flames, the lifeboat shoots off, so the crew are saved. So yeah, I know that from the Merchant Navy. But it has little sprinklers on top of the lifeboat. But I digress. And so yeah, I'm hoping to contribute to the Extinction Rebellion page, St David's. As I said, I'm pretty crap at computers and certainly very crap at YouTube. But I thought that I could help a little bit there with that because I think they were sort of feeling they were a bit abandoned. And I said, no, it's very important. And as old Greta here said, and we had a good feedback. No one is too small to make a difference. Sometimes I feel like I am as small as a little slug. In fact, smaller, but much more toxic. I kill more things than a slug any day. But I suppose the one thing I need is cash and money, and that's where Big Buzz TV comes in. That's where we need to start raising money for the truth. We need to ban internal combustion engines. I've taken them bits, they're old. They're talking about here, long stroke engines, that's a Morris Minor engine if you didn't know. And the Triumph Spitfire. Yes, they were economical. The Austin engine in the Allegro, that everybody hated the Allegro, the 1100, could actually do 60 miles to the gallon. It was crap, but actually it was a high compression long stroke engine. So they're talking about a high compression long stroke. But what is interesting, water injection. Now they're sitting on millions of patents and they decided, we'll add a water injection. Yeah, because they bought the patents up. And I even met the man who actually runs a car on water, hydrogen, car ran entirely on water. But he was a scared man because of these people. So we don't even we could actually run this heap of shit on water. But even so, fuel cells and electric motors are still more efficient. So it begs the question, why would we want 19th century technology if it wasn't for we burn stuff? And those are those ships. So yeah, that is what I'm after. I think the idea is we need systematic change. We need to get the cash. So I work non-profit. We set up companies which are non-profit companies. And we have a business framework which is in fact giving the money away. At the same time, bringing in laws and regulations to regulate people who don't pay tax. Ironically, fly under different flags. At Extinction Rebellion, we are followed by the Secret Service. CND, Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. Greenpeace. The peace in Greenpeace is the bit I'm interested in. But no. MI5, very interested. Unions, very interested in unions. But are they interested in the toxic fuel industry that's killing our planet and poisoning us and holding back technology and has actually murdered people and part of the war mechanism? No. Does anybody know about it? No. Does anybody care? Most probably not. But that's buzzofftoxic. So for the moment I'm keeping buzzofftoxic. I know it's an unpopular name. But in the end, I am looking at... I wrote this down because I don't always remember it. Symptoms, causes, remedy, cure. Basically, we've got to get control of the global bank and global energy systems and close them down and tax them and basically say we want the truth. So anyway, so I'm going to carry on looking at it. I personally think their prediction is rubbish, but somebody obviously knows they're going to put a lot of publicity into a lot of crap and sell it. But no longer. They can't carry on with that. Is some good news. Autonomous driving, I think it's fantastic. And they've got the Rimac in. All they're doing is a survey on the electric cars there. Charge point infrastructure is always a problem. Now BP's taking that over. Yeah, I can see some real cock-ups coming along the line if BP are in charge of it. Okay, so it's buzzofftoxic from a view of a whole load of toxic ships, but only 5 today. So maybe we're using less toxic fuel. Who knows? I found that hard to believe.